Morning guys, so we are back at the Wren kitchen just to throw the handles on. Now I've tried having a look at these units and I'm on about yesterday with the door lines all running out. Now all these lines, the vertical lines, are all looking really good, so that tells me there's a problem with the cabinets. But the problem is where they've put this lino down, they've used a self-leveling compound and they've gone underneath and round the feet, and the feet are now effectively glued to the bloody floor, so I can't even unwind them to try and lower the units down, because I think if I could lower that end and maybe this bit enough, which would then do that, which would then effectively pull those doors up, hopefully, or even raise it up. I'm not sure what I need to do, possibly raise it to get them to line back up, but I can't unwind the bloody feet. So I've shown the client and I've explained the situation to him, and he said, well, it is what it is. Wren have installed the kitchen and laid the lino, so unfortunately it's just another issue that Wren have done that they should have done when they were first here. But anyway, we're going to get these handles done. Now I use a little handle jig which makes life really easy for setting these out, and I'll show you that in a bit. Okay, so this is the handle jig I use. Really easy to use, really easy. Grab one of your handles and you bolt it in through the hole. So you bolt your handle to those two. You'll then level and center that. I've already got the main one on 0, so then you can set these to an equal distance out, and then all you got to do then, that'll set your depth into the door, so effectively that way. And then obviously that, if you spin it around, will act as a stop at the bottom of the door. So really easy bit of kit, and once it's set up you will fly for all these handles with no marking, so you'll be able to do all the handles. The only ones you'll have to come back to and readjust it for is the 3 drawers there, and effectively what's going to be the new dishwasher when it comes tomorrow. But unfortunately I'm going to Northern Ireland tomorrow to do the prize giveaway, so that should make quite an interesting video. We leave, I think we fly out at 3 o'clock. We should be in Northern Ireland for about 4:30. Hopefully we'll be to Phil for sort of 5:30, 5:45 maybe, but we'll see how things pan out. But yes, all going to be a video stream, all videoed for the whole process. I don't know whether I will do a daily video or whether I will do one big video. I haven't decided on that one yet, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let's get these handles marked up. Just like that, we've got that handle nicely centered. It's loose so that there's movement in it. It's a 5mm drill bit required for these jigs. Okay, so whenever I'm doing handles, I always look for center of here and centre of there. But when I say centre of here, I don't mean the screw hole being in the centre, because no handle, a screw hole, is always upset. So when I want the centre of it, I want it to be at the bottom of that. So effectively it will look more like that instead of like that, because it looks odd then. So you want to centre the bottom of your handle to the bottom of your panel, like so. So I'm going to mark that up now with some measurements with my sliding square, and then I can adjust the jig to work with that, and then we're good to go. Okay, so centre mark and centre mark. So now we can mark, put a handle on there like so, mark our screw holes and drill the holes on this door, and then we can set the jig accordingly. What I like to do is use 2 5mm drill bits. Once I've drilled the holes, actually mount the bracket and then adjust that and that accordingly. So now that is now replicable on every door. So let's get stuck in. Okay, so we've got all the doors done. We've only got the dishwasher door to put a handle on. We're not going to mount the door because that dishwasher is going, as I said. And we just got the 3 drawers to do. Now we're going to have to do this drawer last, because obviously this is a different width, and then we need to just find the centre of these now. So the distance down will be the same, but we just need to put a bit of tape in the middle of them all, and adjust our jig accordingly. Just like that, we've got our centre. Going to remove your stop off so that your jig looks like that, because that distance is still the same as it would be for these doors. Obviously that one we need to make some adjustments. So basically you can see through that hole there, you can see your pencil line, and then that's going to give you your 2 holes. Okay, finished. All the doors are tweaked, all the handles are on. All I've got to do is come back and fit a dishwasher, because that's where the complication was. Why nothing was ready for me, because they had me in for Friday and I had them in for Monday. Now I've had them in for Monday for a long time, but there's a possibility we had a phone call and he changed the date, but didn't give me the day, just the date, and I probably didn't clock that he'd moved it to another day. But it's an easy thing that happens. So I said, look, don't stress about it. When you get the dishwasher, which is tomorrow, I'm away in Northern Ireland tomorrow and Thursday, and I'm working Friday on a door threshold replacement. But I might have to pop in Saturday just to whip that dishwasher out, stick the new one in, plumb it, secure it, throw the door on. I've already put the handle on the door, so it's probably an hour's work. Trim the plinth if need be for the door to open, but it's not the end of the world. One thing I am not happy about though with Wren, another one, they've only put one handle on that larder. Yes, they're joined together, but for aesthetics that should have its own handle in my opinion, but there isn't a spare handle, so it is what it is. But as you can see, it's all done. So other than the dishwasher, they've got a brand spanking new kitchen. So happy days. Alright, so that's me done. I won't be doing any more filming today because I've only got a handyman job for an elderly lady in St Albans. So I'm going to fly over, get that done, which is not even worth my time going. But you do these jobs to keep in faith with them so that you get the bigger jobs hopefully later down the line. It's all about running a business. So I'm going to go price a job up now around the corner. Hopefully he's up, and then off to St Albans, and then tomorrow Northern Ireland. So don't forget guys, like, share and follow. Stay tuned for the Northern Ireland adventure. We'll see you in a bit.